Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cinder's Dream. I'm Ariel and I am here for a video to break down Neptune in all of the 12 houses. So get your birth chart, look to see where Neptune is placed in your chart, and we're going to get started, okay? Another thing I want to talk about too is the different types of house systems, all right? So we have Placidius house system, that's one. And we also have the whole house sign system. And we have others too, okay? And I've been trying to put the pieces together and redoing my chart and just going through each of the placements. And I'm gonna be honest with you all. I feel like when I was studying and going through my Placidius house system placements, I feel like it left me very depressed. I feel like I felt trapped. I felt like there was no way out. I felt like I didn't have all the answers that I need. It just didn't click for me. And then once I moved into the whole house system, okay, and that put my rising in my first house, okay, it was just a light bulb that just clicked. And I was able to just get up out of the funk that I was in. I was just able to just see the grander picture, okay? So, I mean, that's just my experience. You may experience it in a different way, but I want you guys to, you know, play with all the different house systems, you know? Also, you know, look into Vedic astrology, tropical astrology. Just do your own research, okay? I have also been looking at Vedic astrology for some years now. I'm still studying. That's why I'm still, you know, I don't put content on Vedic astrology because I'm still studying. But from the little pieces that I've got from Vedic astrology, I more so feel like I am connected with my feminine side, my maternal side. For some reason, like I said, I'm still studying about it, and I'm just want to take my time before I put anything out there. But it's very interesting, and I also feel like the tropical astrology or Western astrology, I feel like it's more of the masculine side for me. I don't know. You guys, let me know. I'm like I said, I'm still studying. I've been studying for years and years and years. And I just like to look at all the different house systems and whatnot. And, you know, do your own research, you guys. Let me know which is your favorite. Which ones do you like? Which house system do you like to use? What type of astrology, you know, you like to use, all the other stuff. So, all right, we are going to get started on Neptune, okay? It's the end of the year, okay? And a lot of people are always talking about boundaries and cutting people off and this and that and all this other stuff. And I just want to put a video out there that may be able to help you in areas where you're not noticing where you are not putting up your boundaries, okay? So what are boundaries? Boundaries help and protect us, okay? Your boundaries are supposed to benefit you, okay? And of course, if you have children, you know, protect your children as well. But there's different types of boundaries, all right? So we're talking about the boundaries right now that are for you specifically, okay? So you need to look at your Neptune placement, okay? See where it is in your chart, okay? This is the area where you may be a little bit of delusional or delulu, some people might say, okay? This is the area where, you know, you may be easily taken advantage of, or you may be the one taking advantage of people in this area, okay? So we're going to go through all the 12 houses. It's going to be quick. I'm not going to take too long in it. I want you guys to just look and go through your chart and just see, okay? So if you have Neptune in the first house, you may be a little bit delusional in your appearance as far as how you appear into the world. You may have low self-esteem, okay? You may be one who wants to get surgeries and whatnot. Also, Neptune rules addictions, okay? So you may be one who is addicted to maybe getting surgeries or taking supplements, you know, to help you lose weight. Also, you may be one to do fad diets. You may have experienced anorexia or bulimia or something like that. So it's all about your appearance and how you appear. You may be a little bit delusional like at that, okay? You may be gorgeous to the world, but you just don't see it in you, okay? Body dysmorphia, you may be, you may experience that, okay? So just check in with yourself and see where you need to put up your boundaries. You may have been picked on, as a child about certain features in your body, and, you just grew up and it still affects you today, okay? So if you have Neptune in your first house, just check in with Neptune, okay? Neptune in the second house, you may be a little bit delusional of your spending habits, okay? You may be delusional about your finances. You may be someone who gives money all the time and you don't receive anything in return, okay? You may be just delusional about your resources, okay? How much resources you have, all right? We're going to move on to the third house, okay? Third house is about communication, okay? It's about that early childhood relationships, okay? So you may be delusional about how you communicate with others, how others communicate with you. You may be delusional about relationships with your siblings, with your neighbors, and stuff like that. In those areas, okay? If you have Neptune in the fourth house, you may be delusional about your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, how stable you are, your foundation is. You might be a little bit delusional about that. As far as addictions, you may be one to, I don't know, maybe stay in your house all the time. You just have to look to see where it is affecting you, okay? Your day-to-day, all right? Now we're going to talk about Neptune in the fifth house. Neptune in the fifth house, you may be a little bit delusional about your relationship, okay? You may be delusional about the types of relationship you find yourself, in. You may have an abusive partner and you're trying, just being delusional. You might have rose-colored glasses on and people are telling you, like, your partner is, yes, he or she is being abusive, and you're just like, no, they love me, they would never do that. Or, you may have a partner that's cheating and you're being delusional about that. Or you may be the one that's cheating and you're making your partner feel like they're delusional. It just all depends. So that's very toxic. So hope you guys aren't doing that. Now we're going to move on to Neptune in the sixth house. Neptune in the sixth house, you may be delusional about your health, okay? You may be delusional about your routines. Maybe you don't have a proper routine that you that's beneficial for you, okay? You may be kind of all over the place and a little bit delusional about just your habits, okay? You may be having habits of drinking, smoking, whatever it is, certain habits that are not good for you, all right? You may be a little bit delusional about that, all right? Going on to Neptune in the seventh house, you may be delusional about your partnerships as far as business, relationships, and all that other stuff, or certain contracts that you might be trying to enter in, okay? It's not balanced. You are giving more than you are receiving, or you are receiving more than you are giving. It's just not balanced, and you're delusional in that area, okay? Okay, Neptune in the eighth house, you may be a little bit delusional about your emotional boundaries, all right? You may allow people to overstep their boundaries with you emotionally and manipulate you in some kind of way, okay? So be very careful about this. Also, the eighth house is all about death and whatnot, so be very careful of those who are trying to manipulate you and you're not falling for their trap. Okay. All right. Now moving on to Neptune in the ninth house. Neptune in the ninth house is all about philosophies and higher education. Okay. You might be a little bit delusional about certain philosophies and certain religions and practices that you are partaking in, and you might be putting it on someone, or someone might be putting it on you, or the people who are around you just don't believe in the things that you are practicing. They're like thinking, oh, that's kind of weird, like you don't know what you're talking about. So it just all depends. All right. Neptune in the 10th house is all about delusions in your career field, okay? Your reputation, all right? You may think you're like some big hot shot, and people like you in your career field or whatever, and you may think that people look at you a certain way, but they really don't, okay? So this placement, I would say when you are at work, read the room, okay? Please read the room, all right? Because you might even be that boss where, you know, you have meetings and whatnot, and once the meetings are over, you know, your employees are just like, oh my God, I'm just so glad he's finally or she's finally out the room or whatnot. So be mindful of how you're treating your employees, okay? And now we're going to talk about Neptune in the 11th house. Neptune in the 11th house is all about groups and friendships, and so it shows social media, social circles, okay? You may be a little bit delusional about your social circle. You may be in a social circle or group friendship where you may have outgrown, okay? Or they might even be trying to exploit you or take advantage of you in that area, and you just don't know it. Like, everybody's in on it and you just don't know, okay? So it's important for you to vet your friends, vet your social circles. Don't just jump into a community and you don't know nothing about them, okay? So it's important for you to know that, all right? Now going on to Neptune in the 12th house. Neptune in the 12th house is all about the deep waters, the psyche, you know, and whatnot. So you might have a little bit of delusion, okay, in that area, okay? You may be one who is like prone to addictions and wanting to just escape this realm, okay? You may be one who partake in things such as psychedelics and whatnot, because you just, well, there's many reasons why, you know, one would want to do that. But with your boundaries with your psyche, okay, you may be prone to spiritual attacks in your dreams, psychic attacks when you are leaving your home and whatnot. So it's very important that you practice spiritual hygiene. You're making sure that you're cleansing yourself, you're cleansing your area, you're cleansing your home, you're cleaning your bed sheets, and you have some kind of sacred practice where you are making sure that your aura is just cleansed, okay? Listening to, you know, chakra cleanses, that you can find that on YouTube. Making sure you're taking your spiritual baths. You can do sea salt with vinegar, okay, and baking soda. You can do make it your own, okay? Do it and make it your own, and just form a practice where you are really protecting yourself, all right? If not, you may be one who is prone to addictions, all right? Because you may be thinking that these are your emotions. These are things that are going on with your psyche. And it's not, okay? I'm telling you, it's not. It is something that is going on, something that has attached to you. And it's so important for you to, like I said, cleanse your energy, okay? Cleanse your home. And that's all I have, all right? So hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, it was going to be a very short video to get you guys ready for the new year. Those of you guys who want to put up your boundaries and get ready for 2024. All right, you guys, have an amazing weekend. Happy holidays for those who celebrate. And I will see you on the next video. Peace.